Greetings, I'm Angel Lopez, Director of Communications for the City of League City. We're bringing this week's LC News first from the second floor of City Hall, where it's been busy preparing for the next City Council work session and meeting. Here's what's happening in League City right now. This week, City Council meets for their regularly scheduled work session at 6 p.m. Monday in the Civic Center, where they will receive an update on and discuss the city's regulations regarding property maintenance, the City Council's governance policy and rules of procedure, and contributions to the Firefighter Pension Fund. City Council will also meet for a meeting on Tuesday at 6 p.m. in Council Chambers, where they will receive updated financial and investment reports for the quarter ending in September 2016, and consider resolutions authorizing a dog park in Lindgren Pond Park at Countryside, the sale and issuance of unlimited tax bonds, Series 2017 for the Galveston County Municipal Utility District Number 44, amending the City Council governance policy and rules of procedure, and they will consider an ordinance to temporarily reduce the speed limit on IH-45's southbound and northbound main lanes and frontage roads between FM 518 and FM 517 throughout construction of the highway. Both meetings are open to the public and streamed live via the city's website at www.leaguecity.com. If you are unable to make the meeting, the videos are available for playback and on the city's public access channel. This week, Jasmine O'Keefe with the city's animal shelter introduces us to a pet looking for a forever home.
Hi, I'm Jasmine O'Keefe. I'm the League City Animal Shelter Volunteer Coordinator. This is Jennifer Torn, and she's going to talk about Walker.
Walker is the pet of the week. He is an American shelter dog. He will be your best buddy. He loves going for long walks. We call him Walker Texas Ranger because he loves Chuck Norris, and he would love to curl up on your couch with you and hang out and watch TV. He's been here since the beginning of the year, and he's very well behaved on the leash and a perfect gentleman.
You can adopt him at the League City Animal Shelter Tuesday through Thursday from 10 to 6 and Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5.
Our father-daughter dance was a success. If you haven't seen the photos, visit our social media pages to check them out and find your favorites. Now let's join Kenny Walsh for more on what's happening in the Parks Department.
Hello, Kenny Walsh, Recreation Superintendent. First, I want to thank everybody that came out to our father-daughter dance Friday night. It was an outstanding event. Everybody had a great time. Had a great balloon drop. We had 350 participants. It was a fun time for all dads and daughters. Thanks for those that did participate. Moms and sons, you're coming up next, don't worry. In May, we'll have our mother-son dance for the moms and the sons, so look for that coming soon. Also, I want to let everybody know that we still have registration available for our spring volleyball. We do both indoor and outdoor. Outdoor at Sportsplex, indoor at Hometown Heroes Park. Space is still available, so sign up today for spring volleyball. And aside from our spring sports programs, we also have year-round programming available for youth almost every day of the week. Monday nights we have tennis available at Rustic Oaks Park for youth. We also, during the day, we do a Teams of Tomorrow TOTS program for the preschool age. Tuesdays we have gymnastics, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays here at Hometown Heroes Park. Wednesdays for the youth we have karate, and Thursdays we have fencing. All these youth programs are year-round, and they're available to sign up at Hometown Heroes Park or online at leaguecity.com/parks. Hope to see you there. Thank you.
Economic development is a hot topic in League City these days. Our team of economic development experts were busy this past week exploring ways to move League City forward. Let's visit with Scott Livingston, your Director of Economic Development, to learn more about initiatives currently in the works.
I'm Scott Livingston. I'm the Director of Economic Development for League City. I started back in June, so I've been here for about 8 months. Before I came to League City, I was the Economic Development Coordinator in the city of LaPorte, where I was employed for about 3.5 years. I grew up on the southwest side of Houston, went to school at Baylor, got a degree in psychology, went to work for the United States Army Corps of Engineers as a federal park ranger up in Northeast Texas. Went back to school, got a degree, a Master's of Science in Economics with a concentration in finance. This last week, we were partnered with the Chamber of Commerce to entertain a presentation with the Houston Technology Center and Creator Space to find ways we can work together to find places for them to operate in League City so that we can grow our economic base. We have a lot of smart people in League City. We have a lot of professionals in League City. Why do they have to go outside of town to work for somebody else? Why can they not work for themselves? If we have new emerging technologies that we can start here in League City and grow our own companies, It'll cost a lot less money, it'll employ our people, and it will create an exponential growth factor that will help our economic development environment.
Work on Calder Road continues. Texas Sterling is on site and was issued a notice to proceed with the roadway construction and utility relocation on January 16th. Estimated completion time for the project is summer 2018. Teamwork Construction began replacing concrete panels on League City Parkway between Hobbs Road and I-45 on January 3rd. Work consists of replacing all distressed concrete panels. The work on westbound lanes began on February 9th, with all work expected to be completed by March 9th, weather permitting. Texas New Mexico Power has begun rerouting a primary power distribution line from Park Avenue along East Walker and Reynolds Avenue. This will help facilitate the undergrounding of power lines along Park Avenue and ultimately Main Street. We anticipate this work to be completed in the spring. Construction on Interstate 45 continues. We have a link to the TxDOT construction updates page linked on our website. A 22-foot deep sinkhole has formed on Harborside Drive in the Waterford Harbor development. Plans to do an emergency repair was approved by City Council on January 24th. Our contractor, David White Construction, mobilized to begin work on February 7th. Repairs are expected to last 7 to 14 days. The city will be hosting a public meeting to seek input on the North Kansas Avenue reconstruction project on February 22nd at 6:30 p.m. in the Civic Center. When seconds count, the League City Police Department relies on programs such as the Guardian Program Registry to access critical information to help them protect the community. Here's more on the program and how it's utilized.
Hi, I'm Officer Kelly R. Williamson with the League City Police Department. Did you know that the League City Police Department has a program called the Guardian Program? The Guardian Program was implemented by the League City Police Department in order to assist officers during encounters with citizens who may have special needs. Included are those patients with autism, Alzheimer's, dementia, or other MHMR patients. The program evolved from discussions between League City patrol officers and local parents. When seconds count in an emergency situation, the Guardian Program Registry allows for first responders to have critical information designed to help safely reunite the families of the registered participants. Participation in the Guardian Program is completely voluntary and free. In order to be eligible, a Guardian must submit an application with the League City Police Department annually. The participant must be a resident of League City, attend a school within the League City Police Department jurisdiction, and also must be prone to wandering or running away from a guardian, residence, or school. Guardians must submit a completed copy and photo with all required medical information. For more information, go to www.lcpd.com or you can call me at 281-554-1844.
Now let's check in with the League City Volunteer Fire Department to see what's happening with them this week.
Good afternoon. My name is Tommy Combs, the Fire Marshal of the City of League City. We welcome you here today. Today we're investigating vehicle fires at the League City Fire Training Field. We have a class of about 30 participants. The instructor, Mr. Steve Riggs, is out here today. We're lighting vehicles on fires to teach other investigators how vehicle fires start, either electrical or an arson fire itself. We're out here, as you can see behind me, we have several vehicles that we lit on fire today. And each investigator will continue the process to investigate them tomorrow to find out what caused the fire. We were very pleased to have a well-known instructor, Mr. Steve Riggs from Oklahoma, come out today to teach approximately 35 students, all fire investigators, about an arson vehicle fire class. Today you see behind me several vehicles that we lit on fire, basically to teach investigators different fire patterns and burns on vehicles. If you're interested in joining the League City Volunteer Fire Department, please look up www.leaguecity.com. Look under Fire Department. We'll be glad to have you. Thank you.
League City Community, join us in welcoming Janet Shirley to the team. Janet is the city's new Director of Human Resources and Civil Service and starts in her new position on February 13th. She has lived in League City for more than 10 years and brings a vast amount of experience in human resources and talent acquisition to the city. Helen Hall Library is always filled and hosting activities for the community. Here's Jenny Brewer with more on the library and what's happening with them.
Hi, I'm Jenny Brewer, the City Librarian of Helen Hall Library, and today I'm going to show you how to use our new RFID checkout and check-in system. RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification, and those are radio tags that are inside of our materials. In an audio-visual item, it looks like this. It's called a Stingray tag, and it covers the entire front of the disc. The disc will no longer work if the tag is removed, so keep those out of the reach of your children. In a book, we used to use a barcode, but we now have this small white radio tag, and it is programmed with the barcode. So when you have chosen your items and you want to check out a book, you'll come to the self-check kiosk. You'll put your library card under the barcode scanner, and it'll say connecting to your account, and it says place items on scan bed to check out. I'm going to put my whole stack of items down, and it just read all 4 of them and checked them out. So I'm going to move them off of the pad. I'm going to touch done. And I can have my receipt emailed or printed. I do not personally need a receipt, so I'm going to say no receipt. And now I've checked out my 4 items. Now I'm out at the Smart Book Return. This is electronic book return that also operates off of the radio frequency ID technology. And what I'm going to do is walk up to the screen and press this button right here for English. And it says slide item slowly into opening. So I'm going to just slide my book right here. You can only do one at a time. And it's going to tell me the name of the book, and it's going to offer me the option to check a receipt. And I'm going to print my receipt. And now I know my book is returned. This is the automated materials handling system. It is a 5-bin book sorter. The RFID reader is able to tell from the RFID tag what the catalog classification is for each book. The RFID tag is keyed to the item's barcode, which is keyed to the full bibliographic record. So the tag tells the machine whether the book is a children's book, an adult book, or an audiovisual book, and it sorts it into one of the 5 bins. There's a bin for adult fiction, adult nonfiction, audiovisual, and children's books. And the bin on the end is any book that is not checking in properly or is reserved or on hold for someone. Our automated materials handling and RFID self-checkout was adopted in order to increase the accuracy of library check-ins and to decrease the turnaround time on items getting back out to the shelves. We're able to get new items on the shelves much faster now, and we are able to pull holds, on-shelf holds placed online within 1 day now. So we're able to get people the materials that they want much quicker.
Public meetings and events happening this week include City Council work session and Toddler Story Time are scheduled for February 13th. City Council will meet for their regularly scheduled meeting on February 14th. Preschool Story Time and the Animal Shelter's Half Price with a Heart is also set for February 14th. The Hotel Occupancy Tax Advisory Board and League City Tours No. 4 Board will meet on February 15th. Census at Helen Hall Library, Tablet Basics 101, and the Teen Advisory Board will also meet on February 15th. The Historic District Commission is set to meet on February 16th. Helen Hall Library will host Webkins Club and Pajama Story Time on February 16th. The League City's Comprehensive Master Plan Task Force is set to meet on February 17th. And Helen Hall Library is celebrating 45 years on February 18th. And if you're looking to add to your family, our animal shelter will be out at PetSmart on February 18th with cute and cuddly pets needing a forever home. Don't forget to mark your calendar for the fishing extravaganza set for February 25th. Thanks for joining us this week. Don't forget, more city news and information is available on the city's website at www.leaguecity.com, or you can join the conversation on one of our social media pages. And we hope everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. I'm Angel Lopez. See you next time.